This is Extreme Carlos. On today's video, I'm going to give you my preview of WWE Royal Rumble 2026. Guys, can you feel it? Can you sense it? Can you taste it? Can you taste the smell? Can you taste the flavor of almost WrestleMania? It's here. The time is upon us. It's almost time for WrestleMania. And to the way that you know it's smelling like WrestleMania or about to smell like WrestleMania, it's the road to WrestleMania, and it begins with the longest, besides WrestleMania event, besides WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble, which is a part of the Big Four. The Royal Rumble, the Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and of course our Super Bowl, which is better in our opinion, guys. And I know I know that you guys agree that WrestleMania is better than the Super Bowl. Yes, Tom Brady. Tom Brady, I'm talking to you, Tom. And Bill Belichick, Deflategate, The Undertaker is better than you. Seeing The Undertaker is better than you. But anyway, WrestleMania is our Super Bowl. But to get to our Super Bowl, you have to go through the easiest path, but hard at the same time. To get to WrestleMania is to go through the Royal Rumble first. And for the first time ever, the Royal Rumble is going to be outside of the US and outside of our maple syrup friends, Canada, Saudi Arabia. To all my Saudi friends, I hope that you enjoy the craziness and awesomeness that is the Royal Rumble. So here we go, guys. First matchup. Let's talk about AJ Styles versus Gunther, the ring general of dopiness. Now, this is not your typical matchup. Yes, it's a regular one-on-one matchup, but with a caveat. If AJ Styles loses, if the Phenomenal One loses, I am loses, he will retire on the spot. But here's my opinion. But here's what I'm going to say. I believe that we will see AJ Styles at WrestleMania, which means that I believe that AJ somehow will defeat and probably kick the holy peach, because he's from Georgia, because AJ Styles is from Gainesville, Georgia, out of the holy German peach, out of Gunther. And Gunther, bring it on. No, bring it on, Gunther, or should I say Walter? Bring it on. I would run you over. I would squash you if I could. I would squash you, because AJ Styles is better than you. He's better than you. Oh, by the way, you wouldn't make it in the X Division. You would be beat. You would be muscle busted by Samoa Joe, who's in the enemy company, owned by that curly-haired dope named Tony Khan. And by the way, guys, Tony Khan, I'm talking to you. Yes, Tony. Even though Tommaso Ciampa is in your company now, he's still family. But down the road, hopefully, he's going to be disappointed by the way that you run your company, because you know what you are, AEW. You're WCW wannabes. You're WCW wannabes. You don't understand what the Monday Night Wars meant to me and to all my friends, to all my family, WWE family members around the world, and Guatemala, which I'm from originally, and I'm proud of it. But you don't understand. But anyway, I feel like AJ will win. Will win a hard matchup. Will win a hard match. A hard nut of a hard nut a hard-nosed matchup against the general dope of untasty sausage, German sausage to be frank, or Austrian sausage. I don't know how, but my guess is that AJ is going to either do a superhuman inversion or modification to his Silence Clash, or his calf crusher that he learned in New Japan wrestling. And as for Gunther, I believe that by himself. I believe that he's going to be at least in the final five in the men's Royal Rumble, which I'll get to here in a little bit. But with that being said, guys, my prediction is that AJ Styles, the face that runs the place, will beat the holy Austrian peach out of Gunther, or should I say Walter. Yes, Triple H, I'm on to you. Walter, say his name. Say his original name, Walter. He's not even a Gunther, he should be Walter. Now let's go to the women's Royal Rumble match. I believe that like many of my fellow YouTubers or fellow wrestling fans that are on YouTube slash Facebook, believe that Liv Morgan, the new dirty WWE, the nasty facial hair Dominic Mysterio's new mommy or new girlfriend, because we know in our hearts that Dominic, that dirty Dom, doesn't want to be with Liv Morgan, because his heart is still stuck like glue to the memory of his original mommy, and I'm not talking about Angie, his real mom, Angie Mysterio. I'm talking about Mommy Rita bloody freaking Ripley. So I believe that I agree with my other WWE fans, WWE family members, but I have, besides Liv Morgan, I believe that Roxanne Perez could spoil the party for Liv Morgan, who the prodigy Roxanne is a part of with Liv Morgan of the Judgment Day. And as my wild card pick would be, and this is a wild card pick / surprise. if this does happen, Paige, yes, yes, Paige, I believe that Paige will be coming back tomorrow. Tomorrow. Or, or for my, again, for my family members in Saudi, for you guys, I would say today. Today. Yes. Paige is coming back home today to her home, WWE. But, and my honorable, 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 honorable mentions, surprise, honorable mentions would be the, the superstars from NXT, like Sol Ruka, and Triple A. I think we will see from Triple A Pimpinella Scarlata, Fabia Pache, and others. And from NXT, I think we will see. Yes, I think Sol Ruka will probably be will be the longest NXT NXT superstar to be in the Royal Rumble, but she will be eliminated. But as we all know, the WWE loves to throw us surprises, so she could be Soruka and the other another NXT participants, NXT women's locker room participants could be in the at least the final 15. But at the end of the day, I believe that Liv Morgan will win the women's Royal Rumble, or Roxanne Perez, or Raquel, big sexy Raquel Rodriguez, if she wins. And she has said that she's coming after the Red Angel, of San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie Baker, for her WWE World Women's Heavyweight Championship for Stephanie's. And so those are my two picks. But in the same family of the Judgment Day, Roxanne Perez and of course Liv Morgan. And as my wild card pick to win the Royal Rumble, still in the same family, which is the Judgment Day, Raquel Rodriguez. Now, if Raquel Rodriguez wins, guys, the Royal Rumble, and if she beats Stephanie Baker in a Philly street fight next week on SmackDown, I think that would be the first time that a Royal Rumble winner would become a women's champion before WrestleMania, and after she got the ticket to go straight to WrestleMania. But that would be something I think no one has ever done, both for men and women. But if Raquel loses the Philly street fight against Stephanie Baker, but if she wins the Royal Rumble, that doesn't matter. If she loses to Stephanie McMahon in the Philly Street fight, she gets a title shot, because that's been the tradition since 1992. Yes, since 1992, I believe. Yes, since 1992, when the WWE established the tradition of whoever won the Royal Rumble would get a straight ticket to WrestleMania to face the champion of their choice. So, yes. Now let's go to the main, not the main event, but the co-main event. The co-main event. Sami Zayn versus Drew Crybaby, Cry Me a River, wannabe Braveheart, William Wallace for his newly won WWE Undisputed Championship. I believe, guys, that Sami Zayn will give his soul, will give his sweat and his soul, and perhaps his whole Montrealian heart to come out of his match with Drew McIntyre as the new WWE Undisputed Championship. And for Drew, I have this message. Don't underestimate El Generico. Yes, guys, I'm going deep. Sammy, use your alter ego, El Generico, like you did in ROH, Ring of Honor Wrestling. Fly like El Generico. And again, Drew, don't underestimate Sammy, or should I say Sammy? Should I say Drew Galloway? I suggest that you sleep very well, that you drink Coca-Cola with your WWE Undisputed Championship by your side, because the only taste that you're going to taste after you lose, which is my opinion, against Sami Zayn, is the sweet taste of that Coca-Cola, because you're gonna taste the unsweet and untasty sweet of bitter defeat. Bitter defeat. So with that, guys, I believe Sami Zayn will use himself and basically pull and just give his all and his Montrealian heart with his spirit of himself and the spirit of his alter ego in ROH, El Generico. And he's going to fly like El Generico. And for the first time ever, Sami Zayn will get a major title in WWE. And Drew Galloway / Drew McIntyre will cry his little skirt, his little kilt off, his little wannabe William Wallace Braveheart kilt off, and will drink himself and eat and stuff himself with a bunch of fish and chips from Scotland, which are pretty good. But in this case, I'm using fish and chips as a bad term, as a bad term. So with that being said, guys, I believe that Sami Zayn will use his body and his soul and his controlling heart and and the spirit of his alter ego back in the day, El Generico, to beat the holy William Wallace, the holy William Wallace out of Drew McIntyre and become our new WWE Undisputed Champion. Then, guys, the main event, the men's Royal Rumble. I believe that there's 5 contenders. That there's 5 contenders to win the men's Royal Rumble. Obviously, the first one would be Cody Rhodes. He would be the second dude to do this. Yes, the second dude to do this. A three-peat Royal Rumble winner. The first one and only one. No, sorry. Yes. the only dude to do this, to be a three-peat Royal Rumble winner would be in a row. Would be Stone Cold Steve Austin. So Cody Rhodes is the number one pick. But then we have a whole lot of dudes. And we have a dog. Well, I should say we have a twitchy salsa neck dancing dog by the name of Braun puppy face, ugly face, dog face, son of dog face nephew of a genetic dope that is Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, Braun Breaker. I believe Braun is the second top pick, the second one that could have the opportunity to win the Royal Rumble, the 39th Royal Rumble. But there's more. I believe that Seth freaking Rollins will destroy the dreams of that salsa neck dancing neck freak of Braun Breaker's dreams to win the Royal Rumble and again get a straight ticket to WrestleMania and the vision. But I wouldn't mind if this happens. If another how can I put this? Another homie would come back home. Chris Jericho. I believe Chris Jericho will be in at least the final 10. The final 10 in the Royal Rumble. But I believe that if Sami Zayn does not defeat Drew Galloway / McIntyre for his WWE for his barely brand new WWE Undisputed Championship at the Royal Rumble in their matchup, I believe Sami Zayn / El Generico will win the Royal Rumble match the Royal Rumble match and get a straight ticket to WrestleMania to face Drew McIntyre, or Drew McIntyre, or we could see the three most dangerous letters rise to the top once again in Royal Rumble history, and I'm talking about the Viper with venom, the Viper with toxin and venom, Randall Keith Orton, or better known as Randy Orton. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you want to stay up to date with my videos, don't doubt yourself and tap that notification bell. And if you want to expand your time here on my channel, don't doubt and subscribe to my channel. And with that being said, guys, until we rumble tomorrow, bye.